So I want to start out with setting an intention for ourselves here. So intention organizes attention. So if you have a kind of some kind of blueprint or vision or possibility, um, there's a greater chance that the energy and your attention are going to organize around that. Even if you just make it once and toss it, put it in your back pocket, you don't have to sit there like obsessing over the intention of something. But it's useful to begin a process with an intention and to go into it consciously rather than just kind of getting blown by the wind. Dr. Stone talks about if we're not attuned to a purpose. So take a moment here. Let's take a moment, just maybe close your eyes if you'd like, and you can settle into your chair a little bit, feel the floor under your feet, and just tuning into yourself here, drawing your attention out from the group, more inward here. And take your time with this. Let your attention be drawn more towards your core, more towards the center line of energy, the Sushumna we talked about in that caduceus, that middle line of energy. This is your true core. And just taking time first finding that. And you might have the voice in your head saying, I don't know what that is. I don't know what. It's okay. Let all the thinking kind of just be there. Just put it up on the shelf. And you can just stay with this tuning in, whatever's there for you. And so I want you to ask yourself, what would I like to get out of today? And that's going to probably include some, pretty common intentions of like, I want to learn something. I want to become a better practitioner. I want to understand this material. All of that is good. And I want you to also set an intention that's a little more personal. So like, where am I needing some space within myself for something to shift? Where do I feel a little bit stuck or blocked? Where's something I could use some space for things to evolve or expand? So even as you hone in on that, and it might be just a sensation, or it might be a more clear verbal intention that arises for you. Either way is fine. Just even doing that, we begin to create space, right? Create space for something else to arise there. And I want you to take a moment to kind of imagine, what's the ideal outcome? What would you be like if you had this change you're wanting or this shift? And just see if you can get some felt sense of that. It might be like an imagination kind of feeling, but just let yourself imagine here, to be the change that you're wanting. Just letting the sensation of that drop into your body. And you might also meet resistance here. Often when we're challenging our edge and wanting to shift something, we get a lot of old compensatory patterns in our thinking or in our physiology, in our stress system, that fight that. They're like, no, 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 no. We need to stay with the status quo. And again, just see if we can. I want to honor those parts too, as they come in, but also to just stay attuned to this higher ideal that you're wanting for yourself. And just knowing as we evolve, there's a natural pendulation or a swinging back and forth between this sort of dreaming for yourself or, expansive energy and then this contractive energy, the kind of old patterning that has helped you survive in the past, but might be beginning to shift or change. And so just accepting both of those poles within you. Okay, so just coming back to the group here. I put this little picture here because this is like the ether's a bit like the North Star. It as we set an intention, it kind of guides us to a sense of direction and a possibility for how we might move.